Okay, episode 21 of the Epic Film Challenge, and we carry on with the Nightmare on Elm Street films.
It's a nightmare.
It's a Nightmare, part 3. No, we've done this one.
It's 4.
We watched 4, that's right. See, I'm losing track of these films. Part 4, well, it still starts with Dream.
Equally tragic, though.
The Dream Master, I think it was? Yeah, the Dream Master.
Yeah, the Dream Master.
The Dream Master.
It's the Dream Child now.
So it's the blonde girl from the third film played by a different actress, and they did the same thing in the first film where you kind of thought, oh, so that girl's the main character, and then she just got killed off, and then we had like another new female lead character. Although there's a really cool shot. Do you remember when the blonde girl ran into a room and the camera was above, and it kept spinning round and round, and it was going back and forth, and it came down to her on the ground. It was like,
it made you almost queasy.
Yeah, it was really good actually. It was a really great shot. Wasn't as good as the third one, really, was it? Well, I actually liked the third film, but I don't know. Well,
we shouldn't have started watching this one because now I'm kind of confused.
Yeah,
we're
halfway through watching
which
5.
One? I'm just gonna turn the picture off.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah,
sorry.
The storyline of 4 was that we try and think. The bones of Freddy were dug up again in a dream, so he's back alive again, but not alive, still dead, but in a dream or whatever. And now he's going after this girl again, and I don't know. The storyline wasn't that great. I'm trying to remember now.
Yeah,
I mean, we watched it yesterday, and I'm struggling.
Oh.
Can't have been that good then. I enjoyed it though. There was like, although it became a bit like, okay, so here's the main character, and here's some of her friends who have a quirky thing about them that's going to get them killed. Like, here's a guy who likes karate, so he's so he's going to end up in like an Asian room and get killed. And then here's a girl who really likes working out, so she's going to get killed while pressing some weights.
And what happened, right, was he's collecting souls while she was collecting their power.
Oh, that's right, yeah, because she's like the Dream Master.
Yeah, and
she took on the power of the blonde girl or whatever.
Yeah. So she could call on the other people from the other dreams.
Yeah. That's
well,
right.
They didn't even have to dream, did they?
No, that's this one.
Okay. Sorry. I fell asleep again. It's like half an hour.
Oh yeah, you had to watch it again, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to watch
the end again.
Last 25 minutes today. Started off with her being in a movie theatre.
She got sucked into a film.
Yeah.
And then Freddy was waiting for her in a diner with a pizza, and he's like, "Oh, my favourite."
Oh yeah, right.
If the food doesn't kill you, the service will.
He just gets funnier and funnier. It's just like you can't really be scared because you're just waiting for some stupid quote he comes up with.
There's like a real like creepy bit where there's a pizza and there's like faces in the pizza, and
it looked like meatballs, and he
picked one out
with his claw thingy, and then he's like.
Oh, and also the woman who was like working out, she was like had this big weight over her, and he just bent her arms back, so her elbow just kind of snapped off, and it was like a hole in it, and then like fly arms started coming out of her arms, and then like
insect arms.
Like her whole body was like breaking apart, and her face got ripped off, and then she was just a fly in a box, and he just squashed her into juice.
So weird.
Really, like it's kind of cool in a way because you don't know what the hell is going to happen next, and there's like some really like.
Well, you did expect her to die in the gym because she was all about fitness.
No, but I mean, like...
But the fact that they made her into a fly is like, they are so messed up in the head.
Yeah.
These people making these movies, like,
they
cannot be sober while they're making them.
So, the ending, the new lead female character kind of, like, took, like, something from all of her dead friends and, like, put it on, like, she had, like, this headband around her wrist, and she had this, like, taser thingy. And then she like was like, yeah, I'm gonna kick some ass. And then she went and found Freddy in this church, and they had a big fight. And like she got all the souls that were inside him to fight back. So his shirt came off, and there were all like heads and arms coming out of his body and ripping at his face, and really
and then
weird.
They just flew out the window.
Yeah, and then all souls left.
And it was over.
And and then he was dead. Yeah, it was actually.
But this was the first time it ended without it being like to be continued kind of thing, you know.
Well, it was her and her boyfriend
Yeah.
were sat by a fountain, and she saw a reflection of Freddy, and then she just thought, "Oh, I'm just seeing things."
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and then they walked off.
Because every movie ends with him coming back in a way.
Hmm.
I thought it was kind of weird in the beginning on that one, because that was the one with the dog, right?
Yeah.
because it started off with how it ended, kind of, because he was burned or something.
Yeah.
The skeleton was
anyway,
burned,
we don't.
and the dog of a guy in the movie brought him back.
Yeah.
And so, of course, Freddy killed the guy, and in the real life again, the dog was like all over his owner, like sad that he was dead. It was his fucking fault, fucking dog.
All right, good. Anyway, so we just basically just described the plot. Basically,
Okay.
it was all right. I kind of enjoyed some of it. Some of the stuff was creative. There were some cool shots in it.
I think
but
the
overall,
special effects are still on the same level, though.
Yeah,
it hasn't improved.
And overall, the story wasn't like it was. I haven't been really let down with the story yet, but this one wasn't one of the greatest ones.
No. It's like they're running out of ways to do the dreams, almost.
Yeah.
They just do new mental things.
Yeah.
I would give it a 4.5 or 5.
Okay. I'll give it
4.5.
I'll give it a 5 then.
Really?
Yeah. Okay,
Well, you like old special effects.
So that's that, and we'll see you with part 5 if we can remember which film we just watched.
Yeah.